Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. You guys are cruising through this training and doing amazing, and we love for you to comment and interact with each other and just get to know each other a little bit more, and we want to get to know your personalities more as well. So we've recently covered quite a bit of information, so make sure that you start to implement that. Listening is one thing, but you've got to implement. It may take you a little while to get used to it, but you got to get that going to get your business moving. So today we are going to cover organizing your business. It's so important to move to the next level. We have had many coaches that have struggled with this, including myself. And actually, that's why I chose this particular segment to educate you on, because organization sometimes with business can be a little bit more difficult for me. And sometimes it's easier for others, but I have strengths in other areas. So this is something that I've had to really, really work on, and I continue to work on for my business because it's always evolving. So the first thing we've already talked about is the power of threes. That is huge with organizing your business because you're tracking I'm so itchy today. I apologize, dry out. You have to track who you're talking to, who you're following up with, who your customers are. So that is the first tool that we've already given you, is your power of threes. The second thing is your power hour, and I am going to post a picture on our page so you can kind of follow that. As coaches, we tend to try to create time management, and that's so important with your business. So you want to create this power hour where you're going to be including your power of threes, inviting, messaging, following up, and then of course also your personal development and your workout. That can all be part of your power hour. Sometimes some people like to separate it, where their power hour, 1 hour might be for working out and personal development, and then the second hour would be for inviting and messaging in your power of threes. So I will post that picture up so you can get a little bit better idea visually of what that would look like. So your power hour is so important with your business. A third thing to think about for time management is basically scheduling your hours. You've got to schedule your hours weekly. You've got to write them down, whether it's on a written calendar, on your phone. Everybody's schedule is different, so I can't give you that piece for you. You have to figure it out yourself. But sometimes you have to look at your calendar weekly, because I know some of us, like, just with kids and you're crazy and schedule changes and kids get sick and all this stuff, and you've got to rearrange your hours every week. So make sure that that is a priority for you and you're writing all that down. So excuse me. And one way of doing that is your monthly calendar. I have a calendar on my desk that I write everything down on. And I also have a calendar in my cabinet in my kitchen. The reason why I do that is the cabinet in my kitchen is all my kids' stuff and family stuff that I put on. So it's easy when I'm in the kitchen. I'm usually like, oh, I'll just flip it open and I see it hanging there. Okay, that's what I got to do for the family. But my business calendar is on my desk in my office, and I like to write it down. I know some people love to use their calendars on the phone, and I do. I use my Google Calendar or whatever it is, iCalendar, for, again, I mainly use that for my family, or if I have coach calls, I will plug it in. Hold on. So I will plug it into the calendar. You probably can't see because it's so bright, and you post things like what you need to do for the day. So that's totally fine, but I'm definitely a written person. One key tool as a leader of your team is that you are going to want to plan out your month for your team and for your challenge groups. So I'm going to also post a great video by Anita Myron and how she starts to figure out when she should promote her businesses and when to start them. And she does this for her free challenge groups, for her regular challenge groups, and then for her coaching opportunity and sneak peeks and things like that into the business. So this is going to be huge for you, but you've got to get into a routine of doing it every month, because it's easy to slip out of that routine, and then all of a sudden you get lost in your month and you're like, oh my gosh, where am I at? When should I be at Success Club? when should people be ordering? So you've got to plan that out. So I'm going to post that video down below. It's about, I think, a 20-minute video, but it's super detailed. She does a great job with it, and I think that will be worth it for you to watch. So that's another tip, is that really figuring out your month for your team and yourself and your challengers. You want them to know, like, when is the challenge going to start? Like, I have challenge groups starting today. So that's important, that I had to get everything set up for them to start today. Another tip for organization is scheduling your posts. If you're a new coach, you probably have not heard of Hootsuite. It's HOOTSUITE. Hootsuite. It's one word, .com. That's a great program to use to schedule your posts. I like to use Postcron, POSTCRON.com, Postcron.com. I use that one. I pay $8.99 a month for it, but that's also because I have a lot of challenge groups and a lot of different groups going on. But I use that, and so when you see at 5 a.m. every day that I'm posting, a lot of people are like, I can't believe you're up this early, or I can't believe you're doing that. How are you doing that when you're working out and all this stuff? Because it's an automatic scheduler. So what I do is I sit on Sunday nights and I will schedule my week. Sometimes for my 21-day fixed groups, because it's 21 days, I actually plan out. I'll take an hour and I will plan all my posts for that group in 1 hour. And then I'm done for the month. Then I don't have to worry about it. And anything else I post to that group will be extra. I'll post my sweaty picture, or I'll post something I think about. But at least I've got that initial post so they know I'm engaging with them. And it's already planned out. And so all my daily posts for my main page, from my like page, I put into my automatic scheduler, and it's done. And it's out of my hands, and I don't have to worry about it. And I'm not freaking out every day. What do I need to post? What do I need to post? So it's done. So that's another way of organizing your business. Okay. To-do lists. That's huge. I was never a to-do list person. I've had to work on that. I've had to follow Chalene Johnson. She's got a great program called Push. She's got a great book also called Push that you could order and purchase. But she's also got something new that just came out called her Push Goal Workbook. And I believe you can get it, and I think I got it off of pushgoalworkbook.com, or it's pushgoal.com, one of those. But what it is, I got a 3-ring binder right here. I like glitter, so mine's all sparkly. And I'm going to put some lettering on here to make it all frou-frou, but that's just me. What it is she sends you an e-workbook. So you're going to get it so that you can print it out super easy. And it starts with, it basically starts out with how to, on a scale of 1 to 10, what you need to work on in your life, what you're really like easy peasy, and then what things all of a sudden you realize you're scoring as, oh, I really need to work on that area of my life. And so she goes through all the steps. You come up with what your goals are, your top 10 goals are for the next 90 days. And then you can start to create what your push goal is. So she breaks it all down. This is where she breaks your push goal, things that you need to do less of this month. It could be scrolling Facebook, scheduling activities. Sometimes I overschedule activities. I say yes to a lot of things, which I should say no to. Watching TV, things you need to do more of this month. Paying attention to my kids, working my business hours correctly, meal planning, things like that. So you break it down, and then you brainstorm every task that comes to mind that will accomplish your push goal. And then it moves into your daily tasks. So literally, guys, you have to be intentional with your time. So I literally work, if I'm going to get up at 4:45 in the morning to work out, 6 a.m., get the kids up. 6:45, I leave to drop them off at school. I'm back by 8 a.m. I work on my Beachbody business for 1 hour. I shower, play with Juliet, go to lunch, pick Gianna up. Then we have to do whatever tasks we have for that afternoon. And so I basically am very intentional. Then it says 3 push-related 10-minute tasks that I have to accomplish, and then random tasks I have to accomplish. How is my health today? What's on my mind? What's on my mind? What am I grateful for? So you've got to go through those, and it will form your day better. And you know what? If you don't hit everything, that's okay. You just move it to the next day and you try to hit it then. So that's another way of organizing your business. Okay, a quick tip I did want to mention is Awesome Note is a great app. If you love to do everything on your phone, then Awesome Note is a great application. It's got tabs that you can put different things that you need to accomplish that day, your to-do list, things for your kids, travel, whatever it may be. So that's a great thing. I am going to share really quick. For following up with your business, I use Asana. I kind of fought it for a really long time because I thought, oh, I'm just a written person. But to be honest with you, when I would write things down, I either lost the papers or it just went to the wayside and I wasn't really checking it out. So I'm going to screen share. Let's see if this is going to work. Okay, so this is Asana. It's a very, very easy program. Asana.com. It's free. That's the other thing I like. It's free. What I like to do is I create a big list. Okay, and these are all the people that I contact. And I recently just started really working with Asana. So I have not put on all my contacts, which are hundreds of contacts. It's going to take a while, but here's an example. Here's a girl that I contacted where I met in a mom swap group. You can create your own tags right here. You put this little tag button here and you can write. So like I'm informing her. I'm messaging her and talking about her family, her occupation, recreation, and then messaging. I did put in a friend request to her. So, and then also I invited her to my free clean eating challenge. And then what you can do is in the comments, I take what I write to her on Facebook and I copy. So sometimes I'm always afraid Facebook's gonna like basically, try to, delete and so forth. So anyway, you can go through this and you can put in all your information. You can put in who your coaches are. You can put in, I have a new training tab where I put in all the videos that are important to me that I can easily just copy and paste and put to my team and make it super simple. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm going to stop the screen share. I hope this works for you guys, and I'm going to put the Anita Myron's video down for you and also the Power Hour post as well. All right, guys, if you have any questions, let me know. I know this was a bit of information, but this is going to help you with organization. Have a great day. Bye.